Jones here with Wynkoop Brewing Company. We are Colorado's first brew pub. We were founded in 1988 by a group of urban pioneers that includes the current mayor of Denver, Mr. John Hickenlooper. We have a long, rich tradition of being innovators and pioneers in the craft beer trade. Today we're continuing our rich history of innovation here at Wynkoop by packaging our flagship beer, Rail Yard Ale, in a handy, ultra-portable, freshness-keeping aluminum can.
Rail Yard is a special beer for us here at the Wynkoop. We've been making it for a long time, and one of the really cool things about it is that we don't brew it to any specific style. Rather, we've always just made it because it tastes great, and it's got a great balance of malt and hops. It's a little more accentuated on the malt, but it's very drinkable in the end. I'm pretty lucky in that we get to order some of the best quality ingredients from around the world to brew this beer with. The malt mostly comes from Germany, as do the hops, but we ferment it with a British ale strain, which gives it a unique character. So when I taste it, I get some nice toasted malt up front, a nice hoppy finish to it, and some hints of fruity apple or pear from the yeast strain. So I also treat the water that we brew this beer to be similar to the water in Munich. So it's a bit of a hybrid of style, but it's also the most popular beer we make, and I think there's some key to success there.
A lot of consumers have some misconceptions about cans. Modern day aluminum can and its lid are lined with a water-based coating, so beer and metal never touch, and there is no exchange of flavors between the can and the beer itself. The reality is cans are good for beer by providing the fullest maximum protection from light and oxygen, beer's two biggest enemies. Beer in an aluminum can stays fresher longer.
We're now self-distributed in our Rail Yard Ale. Bill and Brad are canning it up, and I have the great pleasure of taking it straight out into the marketplace. Since we're self-distributing, we also have an advantage of being able to get our beer to the shelves in its peak condition, often on the very day that we canned it. Amber Ale is the biggest selling style of craft beer in Colorado. So with Rail Yard Ale, our retailers and customers get a unique version of Amber Ale, made in very small batches and hand-canned for maximum portability and freshness. And for the nearly 20 years that Rail Yard Ale has been our most popular beer, it has earned its fair share of local loyal followers. These beer lovers will be really excited to find it in its new packaging at Denver's best bars, classiest restaurants, and finest beer stores.
Like a lot of companies here in Colorado, here at Wynkoop Brewing Company, we like to be good stewards of the environment. The aluminum can helps us reach that goal. The most recycled beverage package on the planet is the aluminum can. Recycled aluminum can requires about 95% less energy to make than a can made from scratch, and produces about 96% less pollution. That's a very big deal to us. When you ship beer by weight. The lightweight nature of aluminum can allows you to shrink your fuel costs and carbon footprint for shipped beer by about 35%. A recycled can saves the energy equivalent of about 6 ounces of gasoline or about 2 hours of electricity, enough electricity to power a Fender Twin on stage for a couple hours. So if you're a music maker like many of us, you can enjoy an amber ale while playing the blues and be green at the same time. Another great benefit of aluminum cans is their portability. Craft beer in a can is welcome in many, many places where beer in a glass container is not. Great beer in a can lets you take really delicious, full-flavored beer to the swimming pool, the golf cart, on the golf course, the shower, the bathtub, out on the trail, in the pocket of your snowboarding pants. When you're done, you finish that beer, crunch it down, throw it in your back pocket of your backpack, haul it out. It makes it very easy to take great beer out into those places where a really delicious beer is especially important. When you're having those good fun times in the outdoors and you don't want to settle for some, beer that doesn't give you goosebumps.
Born in FLA, amongst a dozen lakes, raised against the waves, then moved on up through the state. I'm drying out if I stay. I'm drying out if I stay.
Let's go.